I be trying to run away from my bird, but he be flying too fast. Here, get right here. Oh my God. Oh my God. I've never played tag with a bird. But him, I've been playing tag with him for a while. He's just fast.
The length of your petticoat isn't historically accurate. They actually didn't use blue dye for— Bitch.
Good. I like it. Yes, I agree. Oh, shut up, Louis.
I like the bread, little birdie. You like the bread?
I fucking love this bread.
I am completely blown away by the amount of love and support that people like you and all the other commenters on my last post have shown about how important it is for people to try to say my name right. Speaking for myself, it's not about actually getting the pronunciation right. There are sounds in different languages that we're not familiar with, and some of us can't even make those sounds because we didn't grow up with them. For example, my partner speaks Thai. I've tried really hard to get the Thai tonality correct. I'm never gonna get it right. It's just the kind of thing that you have to either be immersed in for years or grow up with to really get perfectly, but my intention and my effort and my reverence come through, and I think that's what matters more than anything. So many people in the comments to the last video, like this beautiful human being, have asked questions trying to triangulate what is the right way for them to formulate the correct sound of my name in their mouths. And that means so much to me. Just the mere asking of the questions is exactly what I was talking about. But since people have asked, let's talk about it. This is the closest way that you can spell my name in English. It's not perfect because the vowels in my name don't actually exist in the English language, but you can get close. And here's how you do it. It's basically 3 syllables. First one, fa, like open your mouth, fa. Second one, r, not rolling, but a hard R, r. Third one, bud, farbud, farbud, that's my name. Now, like you said, some people can't do the hard R or roll their R's, and actually I have a hard time with the American R, like you just heard. My cousins, for example, who grew up in the US, will do an American R, so they'll call me farbud. And I'm totally cool with that. It's close enough. It's the intention and the effort that matters. Get as close as you can. I promise you, if you have immigrant friends or friends with ethnic names, and you try to get their name right, the way that they like it pronounced, and you get it wrong, they will not care. It's the showing up and making them feel like you care about them enough to stumble and do your best. It'll give them the tinglies, I promise you.
Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Chase no bitch. Mask on, fuck it, mask on. Mask.
Smack my ears. Smack my ears. Smack my ears. Smack my ears. Suck my pussy. Suck my pussy. Suck my pussy. Suck my pussy.
So I'm playing Guilty Gear right now, and I just love the fact that I'm sitting here playing video games, like, because I know I look so much more pussy than the person I'm fighting, and that's victory in itself, you know. Whether win or lose, who look cunt at the end of the day? Me. And that's just, it's just so gratifying.
Against me tight, lie still and close your eyes, girl. So lovely, it feels so right. I want to hold you close, soft breaths beating hard as I whisper in your ear. I wanna fucking tear you apart.
You know how Mitski said, I cry at the start of every movie? Well, I cry at the end of every movie, not because it's sad, but because I always feel left behind. Like I feel left behind by all the characters and everybody in the world, because they all got to stay in their little magical fantasy, and I'm stuck here. I got left behind. I feel betrayed by every book that I finish, every TV show, every movie that I finish. And people say, well, reading books lets you live 1,000 more lives. Except it doesn't, and they don't, because books are pages and they're not real. And then you finish them, and here you are again. It's just a distraction, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of needing a distraction. I want my life to be good, but I'm worried that it won't be, because this world is shit.
Wait. That's what I said. Hot dog burger.
As soon as I realize I'm going to be attacked, I hold my bag more firmly to my side. I grip his wrist, draw his arm forwards and upwards, and place my disengaged arm across his body. In this position, it's quite easy for me to dislocate his elbow. Although his other arm is free, it's quite impossible for him to strike me, as I'm merely... As soon as I feel his arm around my neck, I lean slightly forward, grip his wrist and elbow, and by bending my knees, I lower my center of gravity, roughly speaking, my hips below his center of gravity, and by bending sharply forward... Notice I do not attempt to break away from his grip, but by bending well back, encourage his weight onto his toes. I turn my body, place his arm under mine, and in this position it's quite easy for me to dislocate his wrist, elbow, I catch his ankle, place my hand between his shoulders, and kick away his only support. Now I'm going to give him a real throw. I'm gripped in the same manner as before, the tramp not having learned his lesson. This time I draw his body upwards till it's in the form of a hoop. I lie gently on the floor, placing one foot in his tummy. The answer's in the infirmary.
Nah, cause you think you all bad and big and bad cause you got a couple inches on me, but it's not finna go down like that. If the roles was reversed and flipped sideways upside down, you wouldn't be acting like this. Like you trying to score up, bro. You don't even got hands. Oh. My bad. You wanna hug it out? Hug it out.
Excuse me, do you think it's okay to spank children?
Yes.
That was an example of emotional regulation. As a licensed therapist, it is important that I really am. It's important. I'm not joking. It's really important that you be able to calm yourself in moments whenever you see robots walking around in public. What I mean by robots is people who think it's okay to hit you. We should go stop. I don't want that energy though. Animals in the animal kingdom do it? Okay, please continue with your thought. I would love to hear more about it. Animals in the animal kingdom hit their children, and that's why it's okay. You know what else animals do?
They eat their young.
They do. So why are we advocating for? Do you think it's okay? You think it's fine?
I turned out okay.
You did?
Yeah, you're having a hard time with that, huh?
I mean, look, your definition of okay and my definition of okay might be slightly different. Yeah. I mean, because I would want to aspire to more than just okay. I turned out magnificent. No, I'm fine. I'm good. I don't have a favorite nothing. I dress like NPC number 23 every day, but I'm fine. I'm good. Okay. It's all right to say that your parents made a mistake and they shouldn't have hit you when you was younger. You know how free you would feel as a person?
Oh, I deserved it a few times.
Oh, you didn't deserve it? What is this victim blaming bullshit? You were a child. Do you understand the cognitive processes of a child? Do you know what children think? Oh my goodness, it was not your fault. That's the Goodwill Hunting. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't your... If you had turned out fine, you wouldn't have said anything about the stuff I was saying. Deep within your inner child heart, there's a kid that's like, please speak up for me. It's too much truth. It's too much truth. If you hit an adult, it's assault. If you hit an animal, it's animal abuse. But if you hit a child, it's discipline? Show me how hard.
No, because I don't want to go down for assault.
But if it was a kid, it would be okay. Can you not see the... This is called cognitive dissonance, what you're experiencing right now. It's very uncomfortable. And you need to deal with it or it's going to come up as illness in your life later. Yes, what you got?
It's time for another edition of words that you probably say wrong because you've only seen them but not heard them. Just like before, I'll put a word on the screen. You say it out loud, and then I'll say it in correct American English. See how many you can get right. Circuitous, travesty, vicissitude, subtle, beagle, abandon, manslaughter, analysis, Antony, Candy Daddy, affidavits, cube scent. So how did you do? More than 5? That's really good. More than 10? Wowee! More than 15? Hey, you don't have to lie to be my friend. I only said 12. Nobody likes a liar.
If you like the way I talk, then why am